First free throw is good. Second one is also good for the Lady Warriors. At the line was Cindy Ginny Reed. She's got both those. And it's back to a 2-point game, 8-6. .320 on the clock, and a steal. The Warriors are going to get the ball back on a partial block shot. Drive to the basket, about the glass, and a nice job running the transition by Pula. LaShante Pula has her second field goal. And in fact, she is the only lady to score from the field yet in this game for Tuba City. We're down to about 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and a travel by Talkalai and a turnover over by Windrock. So they've had a couple of possessions that haven't worked out so well for them, and they're going to give the ball back to the Lady Warriors on a bit of a run. They've scored 2 unanswered baskets, but there's a steal. Scouts inside. That's too strong, and that'll miss. Rebound Talkalai back outside for a 3-point try. That one is no good out there for Caitlin Balone, but again, found Windrock, and they're going to get it for another shot. This one is not a 3, but from the corner, and no good out from that edge by Windrock. Begay couldn't make the shot. Up the floor it goes. We get a whistle and a conference with 2 of the officials out there on the floor. And when into front court, some discussion, and after they talk it over, a travel is called on the Lady Warriors. So Windrock is going to take advantage of that. Bring it back up the other direction. Caitlin Balone will work against Gracie Curley's man-to-man defense. Gets it away, now to the corner. That's Talkalai. Looking for an entry into the paint and kind of forced that one up from just outside the free throw line. The shot is no good. Brought down then by the Warriors. Coughley on that rebound and wide open from the corner. That shot will not go in for Pula. She'll take it again. Missed a second time. And then Coughley the rebound. Finally it gets saved by Tuba City, sent back outside. This is Kyler Cindy Ginny Reed with it. Covered closely by Talkalai. Kyler on the drive. Kyler gets fouled. 2 shots on the way for her. And the whistle is on Caitlin Balone. That's the second foul of the game on Caitlin. So that is going to get her out of the game, I think, here soon, but I guess not quite yet. Nobody up from the Windrock bench. Cindy Ginny Reed at the line for a second time. She made both of her shots the first time there, and she makes that one now, 3 of 3. The Tuba City Lady Warriors have had the opportunity to shoot 5 foul shots. They've made them all, and that one goes in as well. 6 out of 6 in the first quarter. And they go ahead now again over Windrock. 6 unanswered points by Tuba City. 10-8, the Lady Warriors in front. Ball in the corner, and a hand check. Foul on Gracie Curley. Believe it or not, that's the first foul in the game on the Lady Warriors. First on them, 6 team fouls on Windrock. And a 10-8 lead for Tuba. Balone, beautiful pass inside, but too strong. That's going to miss on the attempt inside by Robbie. Is she going to steal a pass, get it right back, up ahead to Balone? It's one-on-one in the open court. And yeah, Balone, she dribbled, and then she gathered it in and dribbled again. Yeah, that's a double dribble. That'll be a turnover back to the Lady Warriors. Boy, there's so few people here. There are 3 broadcast teams. 3 broadcast teams here on the sidelines between us and Nate DeHosey, the public address announcer. All the noise in this thing, it seems, is probably coming from the broadcasters. I'll try not to shout so much, make too much noise. Don't want to get picked up by somebody else's microphone. How's that? Gracie Curley on the baseline move. It goes up, bounces around, no good, tipped around, and that is brought down by the Lady Scouts. On the rebound is That was Roanhorse that got the rebound. Up the floor it goes, tipped away, and taken right back by Tuba. 41 seconds remain in the first quarter, everybody. Warriors up the floor. Yeah, that's a travel. Just a little confusion there. Bringing it into front court, and they're going to turn it back the other direction. Whistle. And we get a substitution for Tuba. And we've got 35 seconds on the inbound, 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The ball comes in the front court. Robbie Talkalai. Guarded out there by Cindy Ginny Reed. Gets rid of it. Roanhorse has it. Pulls up 17 feet away. That long two-point try, it's no good. Rebound, Gracie Curley with now 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. And a dribble that is lost. Talkalai has it. Goes one-on-one. Can Curley stop her? Spin from the elbow. Shot is good. You can tell that is one of the favorite shots for Robbie. 2 seconds left. Here comes the buzzer. It's going to get tipped out. That ends the quarter. Tuba City unable to get anything away before the quarter comes to an end here at Window Rock. And a close one, a tight one. Tuba City scores 6 straight points to close out the first quarter and grab a 10-8 lead over the Window Rock Lady Scouts. We'll get a timeout. Word in from our presenting sponsors of Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. And that is Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by. Second quarter on the way next.
Get connected at home and on the go with Choice NTUA Wireless and Choice Broadband. The best tribal lifeline phone and internet services on the Navajo Nation. On the go, get unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included in your lifeline benefit. You can't beat unlimited wireless service. At home, get our fastest speeds for only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo-owned, Navajo-proud, and an enthusiastic supporter of our youth sports on the Navajo Nation.
Inbound for Tuba City, the second quarter gets underway, and we welcome you back to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And there's a ball that's going to skip out of bounds and crash right into one of the other radio desks. Well, I don't want to laugh too hard because, you know, I don't want it to happen to me. I mean, we've got all these computers and everything set up. We don't want to damage any of this high-powered, very expensive equipment, do we? Here's a jump shot that goes up. That one no good, and it's brought down. The rebound for Tuba. The outlet pass tipped away, knocked out of bounds. Actually lost out of bounds by the Warriors. And Window Rock will have it back. Here comes the inbound. Desiree Nelson throws it in. Robbie Talkalai, the jumper, left side is good. Boy, Robbie's got the mid-range jumper. She owns that shot, and now she ties the game at 10. She's got 8 of the Window Rock Lady Scouts, 10 points in the game so far. Robbie with a great start, and it's that, again, that jump shot that she's got. Just getting the job done for the Lady Scouts. A little left-handed jumper the other direction for Fallon Hatathli, who's coming to the game, and that one will not go in. Brought down by the Lady Scouts. They'll bring it up into front court. We're tied, everybody, tied at 10 apiece. A minute into the second quarter. At halftime, it's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Step back. Long two. Up. Shot bounces around. It's no good out there. Missed by Roanhorse. But then the follow is good. And the lady that dropped it in was Desiree Nelson. For the Lady Scouts' first points of the game for Desiree. The Lady Warriors with possession of the basketball. This one way out on top. And look who returned to the lineup. That's Kathleen Honani. Remember, she came down on the basketball on a play, on a drive earlier. Looking pretty good. And this looks good. Cindy Ginny Reed knocking down the big three. The first shot from the field from anybody not named LaShante Pula for Tuba City. And it happens to be a big-time three for Kyler Cindy Ginny Reed. Drive inside, Lady Scouts shot. That one will not go down for Desiree Nelson. Rebound, beautiful bounce pass up the floor by Gracie Curley. Shot blocked for Hatathli, and then after it's picked back up by the Lady Warriors, Gracie Curley, there's some contact near that corner, Eddie. Personal foul is called. It looks like Desiree Nelson will pick up her second foul of the game. Coming into the game for the first time today that I can recall for Winter Rock, Vivica Lewis is into the lineup. Vivica joining Desiree Nelson out there. Also, Melisha Nez is on the floor. The other two are Michaela Roanhorse and, of course, Robbie Talkalai. At the free throw line is Gracie Curley. And Gracie continues the perfect streak of free throw shooting in the first half by Tuba City. She makes that one, and the Lady Warriors, as you take a look at that beautiful three-point make just a moment ago, well, I guess I jinxed the Warriors because they had been 7 out of 7, and I drew attention to it, and then she missed the foul shot. So 7 out of 8, they'll take that. Coach Kimberly Williams will take that any day of the week, won't she? Gracie Curley at the top for the Lady Warriors. Gives it up. Here's the curl. Well, it worked out nicely, but Robbie Talkalai might have just got a hand on the dribble of LaShante Pula, who could not then complete it, take it inside, and the Warriors turn it over. They pushed it out of bounds. 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Tied, everybody. Tied at 14 apiece. Winter Rock and Tuba City. Talkalai picks up the dribble at the top. She'll give it up to Vivica Lewis. Now Roanhorse outside. And Robbie lost the dribble for a moment, but then Gracie Curley saved it right back to her. Not supposed to do that. 17-footer is no good. And that's going to just be off the mark by Talkalai. Rebound comes into Tuba City's hands. Sandy Ginny Reed at the top decides to drive. Lefty. Too strong off the glass. Missed that one. Michaela Roanhorse with a Window Rock rebound. Up the floor, off the glass. That one too strong again, but an offensive rebound. Jumper from the left elbow. That one misses. Another miss for Winter Rock. Got it back. This one's short. They'll get another opportunity. How about a fifth try with the ball this time? And finally, it's Robbie Talkalai saying, okay, all right, we'll make one of these times. You cannot give that many offensive opportunities to any team. And Winter Rock does a great job to capitalize. And the Lady Scouts are going to grab a 16-14 lead, and timeout taken by Kim Williams from the Tuba City bench. So let's say we grab one as well. Thanks for joining us. Here's a word from our presenting sponsors of the Sports Zone Radio player of the game. That's White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Back in 30 seconds, everybody.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
From the timeout, the Tuba City Warriors have the basketball. There's maybe some issue with the scoreboard. I've got 14-14, and don't get me wrong, I could be very wrong. But Tuba City came over and questioned the scorekeeper on the score, so we'll see what the actual correct score is. They're showing 16-14 on the board. We've got that as well on our scoreboard, but my book says 14-14. Here's the jumper from the left elbow. Shot is good. Michaela Roanhorse burying that shot. Her first points of the game for the Lady Scouts. Halfway mark of the second quarter, and a dribble on the sideline that is going to be lost. Great defense by Robbie Talkalai, and she's going to go past the Warriors, up the floor, make the points, and she's got 12 in the game for the Lady Scouts. And actually, they say 14 on the board, so maybe I failed somewhere along the line to give Robbie her due point total. 14 points for Robbie after that make right there. Drive, scoop goes up, and the shot is good for LaShante Pula. Pula's got 6 in the game for the Lady Warriors. They are led in scoring by Kyler Cindy Ginny Reed. Jump shot. Long distance two. Winter Rock likes to shoot those long twos out there. Melisha Nez missed that shot, and we get a whistle and a foul on, I believe Robbie Talkalai is going to pick up the foul, and if so, no, it's not Robbie. Looks like it is Vivica Lewis. First foul in the game on Vivica. You get a look at that replay on the steal by Robbie. Takes it away. And there goes Robbie racing up the floor and finishing in transition. So how many times do you see it, right? One of these basketball players gets a steal and able to take that and cash that into points. You love it. At the line is Natasha Akothli. She made the first and made the second for the Lady Warriors. They're going to keep pace out there, down by just the 2, 20-18. Windhoek in front. Stop at the elbow, bounce pass to the baseline left side. Vivica Lewis could not make the shot. The rebound belongs Jacelyn Tallsalt, but taken back by the Lady Scouts, and they're going to miss that opportunity. Well, they had a shot at it, but Desiree Nelson couldn't finish. Tuba City's got it. Step back three is on the way, and that's going to come up short out there. Kathleen Honani on the attempt, but it would not go in, and we're going to get the call from the official committing the personal foul. And the foul is on Tuba. Akothli is the lady that picked up the foul. Believe it or not, only the second team foul. We got 2:39 left here in the first half, and Tuba's just not committed too many infractions defensively out there. And they've kept the game close, 20-18. Ronahorse has it, drops back, Talkalai on the shot, and Robbie knocks down a three. How about the first half for Robbie Talkalai? 17 points now, and Windhoek has a 23-18 lead. The drive. Honani's shot would not go in. Tuba misses that opportunity. Windhoek a chance to build on a lead now. We've been kind of neck and neck most of the first half. And all of a sudden, here's a chance to get a 3-possession lead going into the break with now under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. The give and the go, and that's going to come up short, but Melisha Nez, who missed the shot, tips it back out, gets the offensive rebound, keeps it alive for Windhoek. Right side from the corner, a three. That one goes up, and it's no good for Rowanhorse. Tuba's got it. They got the rebound. Cindy Ginny Reed with the bounce pass. Honani to finish. Nice little lefty off the glass for Kathleen. And the Warriors needed that shot, and they'll make this a 3-point game. Well, the Fighting Scouts had their opportunities, a couple of possessions really to build on that lead, and they could not. And so Tuba City eventually able to get that shot to go in, but here's a steal. Taken back. The Scouts have it. Just outside the key. Now a scramble. Who's going to come away with this one? Honani has it. Here comes Kathleen up in the front court. She stops, facing that 1-on-2 pressure. And a ill-advised pass inside that Tuba's able to pick up, and Cindy Ginny Reed is able to turn into points. Well, it didn't look like it was going to amount to anything right there, but the Warriors get it done, and that forces a timeout from the Windhoek bench. So we'll take one as well as we close out the first half here, everybody. Thank you for joining us from the Fighting Scouts Events Center. Windhoek 23, Tuba City 22. Northland Basketball presented by Choice and TUA Wireless.
It couldn't be easier scheduling your next appointment at Summit Healthcare's Orthopedic Clinic. And Summit's new roster of orthopedic surgeons includes Dr. Jeffrey Cornelson. Dr. Cornelson brings experience and expertise specializing in joint replacement, arthroscopy, rotator cuff repair, ACL reconstruction, and much more. Schedule your next appointment now. Same day and next day appointments are available. Contact Summit Healthcare at 928-537-6700. That's 928-537-6700.
Well, if you've have not taken a look at the rankings lately, I'll give you what that looks like here in just a second as Robbie Talkalai goes to the baseline, throws one up, and the shot is good. My goodness, Robbie is torching him out there. Tuba City's staying close, don't get me wrong. I mean, the performance is not giving Windhoek any massive lead or anything. It's right now sitting at 3 points, 25-22. However, Robbie's first half, unbelievable. She's got 16 points in the second quarter alone, can't seem to miss, and she'll walk it up into front court after a Tuba City turnover. 19 points in this first half for Talkalai. Ball out on the top. That's Maya Bell-Begay, and now Robbie will drive and has it partially blocked out there by Cindy Ginny Reed. That was good defense, but look at this work inside. And a shot inside as we close out the first half. Final seconds here. Melisha Nez got that got the basket and the points a moment ago, and a steal by Windrock. You saw it there, but unable to get a shot away before the buzzer sounds. And the Lady Scouts are going to grab a 5-point lead going into halftime. Wow, what a first half! But the headlines here, and these are headlines that you're going to hear a lot this season with Windrock. A big first half for Robbie Togalai. She is on the precipice of a 20-point game already. We've only played half the contest. One of the good things we talked last night, because a couple of those kids in the boys varsity game in particular that we covered at Chinley High School had big first halves of play, and then kind of went cold in the locker room at halftime. Came out, couldn't shoot all that well. The great thing about Robbie's game is that Robbie's hitting some of those shots inside as well as outside, and you know what? I expect with Robbie's game that she's gonna stay hot in the second half, and it's gonna be fun to see what she is able to put together after the break. But first, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report here at Windrock, everybody. Stick around for it. We'll break it down. The score here is 27-22. We'll correct that scoreboard for you in a moment. 27-22, Windrock in front of Tuba City. This is Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinley, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Any insurance agent can provide a quote, return a phone call, or claim to have the best rates. But will your current agent fight alongside you if and when you need to make a claim, discuss options when life changes, or put you and your needs first? At the Troy Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency, that's exactly who you'll get. People over profit. Years of expertise and knowledge, personalized service, and a straightforward, comprehensive, and cost-effective insurance solution. Call or visit the Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency now and experience exactly what you've been missing.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime. Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
All right, we're back now. We'll do it twice, and we'll get back into it. Welcome. It's halftime here at Window Rock High School, everybody. Floyd Simmons on the play-by-play call of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And it is now time for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. And I've got this report for you. I'll give you a two-part report, okay? First one is Window Rock leads Tuba City in the girls' varsity game, 27-22. And the second part of the report is Robbie Talkalai is on fire with 19 points. I don't know how much more you need to know right now, except that there is this point, and that is that Tuba's kept it close. And in fact, they got it down to a 1-point game, forcing Coach Gabrielle Whitney and Window Rock to take a timeout with just a moment left in the first half. And that timeout really did rearrange the Window Rock effort in the final moment and get them 2 unanswered baskets, 4 points to close out the half and grab a 5-point lead. So it was a timely timeout and some good instruction by Coach Whitney that got a little separation from Window Rock before halftime. Tuba City's kept it close, and it's been a more balanced approach offensively by Tuba. They have a couple of ladies with 9 points and 6 points each, somebody with 4 points. We'll get to those numbers here in a moment. But again, most of the scoring on the Window Rock side. How about Robbie Talkalai and 19 points in the first half? Well, the boys varsity will come up tonight or this afternoon here, right at about 4:30 is when it's scheduled to start. We expect it to be pretty much on time, as the girls' game here did start on time. And unless we go to double overtime or something like that, look for a pretty close to 4:30 start on the boys varsity game. Back to this one here, the girls' game. Window Rock 27, Tuba City 22, and Robbie Talkalai leads the way with 19 points for the Lady Scouts. And then 4 ladies have 2 points apiece. Mikhail Roanhorse has 2. Caitlin Ballone with 2 points. Desiree Nelson and Maya Belbigay each have 2 points for the Lady Scouts. Tuba City is led out there in scoring by Kyler Sinigini Reed. 9 points for Kyler. Lashante Pula has 6 points. Kathleen Honani has 4 points. Natasha Akafli with 2 points. And Gracie Curley has 1 single point out there today for the Tuba City Lady Warriors. Well, we're going to have another busy week of Northland Basketball coming up next week. Sometime during today's broadcast, I will let you know what that schedule looks like. It's somewhat fluid. It's not exactly going to be, we can't promise you that it's going to be exactly as published and exactly as we announce it, because there are some cancellations going on, and we are considering at Sports Zone Radio the possibility that we might take, because of the infection rate and illness rate going on all across not just this part of the state, but the entire state and the entire country. And it looks like from some of the survey and research information I've seen that the infection rate will increase for about another week and a half or so, and we should start to see that coming down after that. Now, anything can happen, of course, but that's just one bit of research that I've looked at. Hopefully that means something good for the continuation and conclude of the basketball season that we're all hoping to get completed. But some schools are doing things like not allowing any more fans. Window Rock is not having any fans at all today, not even parents. Monument Valley for a while is going to go with just two guests per player at their games, and other schools are making changes as well. Some schools have stopped play altogether for a period of time. A 2-week hiatus being taken, for example, by the Winslow Bulldogs. So everybody dealing with it in their own way. We certainly hope to get it done. To lessen our exposure and contact here at Sports Zone Radio, we are considering that we might reduce our broadcast schedule by about a game per week here over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see how it all goes. And we are thankful, though, for the opportunity to be here at Window Rock High School today. Thank you to the athletic director, Ryan Dodson, and his crew. Thank you to Nate DeHosey and his people as well here at Window Rock High School, and the opportunity to be here. And we're glad, especially, to be able to provide the live video today. We weren't planning on bringing you live video, but because they cannot allow the fans in today, they asked us, particularly asked us, would we be willing to do video for this one today, and of course we obliged them, and we're thankful for the opportunity to do this. Window Rock leads Tuba City here in this one. Our halftime score is 27-22. Window Rock in front of Tuba City. Stand by for the second half, everybody. We'll have it right after this word from our presenting sponsors of the halftime report, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. More Northland basketball right after this.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion. Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back. Woohoo!
Hey, back in, everybody. A little technical issue we're trying to deal with here as we get the second half underway and watch Robbie Talkalai add to her game-leading total. Now has 21 points, and Robbie opens up the second half scoring for Window Rock, 29-22. They are on top of Tuba City, and we welcome you into Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Ball out on front. I'm going to give some directions to our broadcast, to our production team here real quick, folks. Go into the general settings, and you know how you turn this on? Turn it off and turn it on again and see what that does. I think that got it. Okay, I think we fixed a little issue for you, everybody, and we will get you back to the action as Gracie Curley drives inside and threw one a little wildly for the Lady Warriors. Shot missed. Action resumes. We welcome you back. Our score 29-22. Window Rock in front of Tuba City. Pull-up jump shot from the right elbow. That one is going to be no good. And then a blocked shot out there. Good job defensively by Lashante Pula of Tuba City. The Lady Scouts unable to convert on that. They'll get an inbound opportunity. Tuba City defensively doing a solid job preventing that follow-up after it was brought down. Inbound, and the shot up off the glass. Too strong, no good. The miss by Melisha Nez. Rebound, Robbie Talkalai spins around, puts it in. You have got to be kidding me. What a game by Robbie. She connects on the first 2 shots of the second half for the Lady Scouts, giving them a 9-point lead coming out of the locker room. And I mentioned I didn't think that the break at halftime was going to have too much effect on Robbie, because she works really well around the basket, and you don't need to be a hot shooter to make those ones, those 2-foot, 3-foot shots, the layups, the inside stuff. Robbie works well there, though, of course, we did see her hit a couple of big long-range jump shots in the first half, and I'm sure that once she gets going here past halftime, we'll see some of those and some of that action as well. There's a good shot of Robbie. But boy, what a game, and already she is sitting at 23 points total in this one for the Lady Scouts. 31-22, they're in front. And we are at the 6-minute mark in the third period. Ball across into front court, Caitlin Balone. And she's going to do a little give and go action. Nice bounce pass in the paint. And the Scouts are going to have to send it back outside. Robbie, the pull-up jump shot at the free throw line is no good. Tuba City, the rebound, and here it comes out to Kathleen Honani. Up the floor, she goes with it. Cindy Ginny Reed. It's Kyler Cindy Ginny. Step back 3 is, boy, it was right on lengthwise and just missed to the right. Bounced off the iron and out to the Lady Scouts. Talkalai's pass inside. A lot of traffic for Desiree Nelson. She'll send it back outside. Desiree joins in that second half starting lineup for the Scouts. Michaela Roanhorse is out there. Caitlin Balone. Also, Melisha Nez and Robbie Talkalai rounding out the starting 5 for the second half for the Lady Scouts. And we'll get a timeout for Tuba City. And Window Rock in front, 31-22. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Insurance is a must, but that doesn't mean you must go broke just paying for it. Contact Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance for a game plan on saving more of your money. Joe and his team offer home, life, auto insurance, and more. With Joe as your insurance quarterback, you'll score big each and every time. And with State Farm cheering you on, how can you lose? Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance, providing blanket coverage of the entire White Mountains. Call Joe at 928-536-7101. That's 928-536-7101.
Saw a look right there of our camera operator, Cassidy Mike, working this broadcast with us today. And there's a panoramic view of the empty seats at the Fighting Scouts Event Center. Wow. My goodness. Let me throw a shout out to our production team, our video production team today, led by our producer, Derek Simmons. You saw Cassidy Mike there on the camera a moment ago. And our technical director, there he is, Alton Wagner. Alton made his debut with us yesterday, and now he joins us for a second day here. Doing a great job, Alton. The rookie right there. The 72-year-old rookie. Did I get your age right, Alton? Hey, look at this. Nice job, the drive, and Gracie Curley up off the glass. Gracie gets her first, believe it or not, first field goal of the game. Gracie is an offensive threat every time she's on the floor, and now 3 points in the game for Tuba City. Multiple opportunities for the Fighting Scouts as they get that offensive rebound, and a three-point shot drops in for Robbie Takalai. Who says Robbie is ever cold from the field? I mean, wow, this is a second straight time here at Window Rock we've watched Robbie put on a display on offense, and now 26 points in the game. What's Robbie going to get to? Not out of reach that she might get to 40. Well, Cindy Ginny Reed answers for Tuba City with a big three, and Kyler's got a great game going at 12 points. Coming out starting the third period. Anybody would love to be at that number right now. It's just Robbie on the other side with her big numbers. And there's a long jump shot. That one from 16 feet away. We'll go in for Michaela Roanhorse. The Lady Scouts have a 36-27 lead. Cindy Ginny Reed with it to Gracie Curley in the corner right side. Those two ladies are joined out there on the floor by Natasha Akathli. And now there's Kathleen Honani scrambling to the floor, saving the ball to Akathli. Her shot is no good. She got it back, trapped on the baseline. Can she get rid of it? And she does, but she throws it away. Gracie Curley is out there on the floor for Tuba City right now. And then a good defensive play by LaShante Pula, the fifth of those Lady Warriors in the lineup right now for Coach Kim Williams. She's able to tie it up and force a turnover and get the ball back for the Lady Warriors. The Scouts are going to send one of their ladies to the bench. Leaving the game is Desiree Nelson. And the lady that replaced her is going to guard the inbound pass. That is Maya Bell Begay into the lineup for the Lady Scouts. Kathleen Onani, the spin, got into trouble though, ran right into traffic, and she may have got tied up. Was that no, they're going to say a foul. But that was actually away from the ball. And I'm looking to see who they called that foul on. They said 32. They said Caitlin Balone, but I'm looking. I didn't see Caitlin anywhere near the action, but I guess she was. Three-pointer from the corner is up and on the way. No good there. Caitlin, by the way, with that personal foul a moment ago. That's three on Caitlin in the game. A steal. Steal taken away. That's Pula. LaShante Pula will take it inside. Gonna have to go back outside with it. Pula gets it back. Cindy Ginny Reed faked it, drove, went by Balone on defense, and then drew a foul, and I believe the lady that got in the way was Maya Bell. And it was. Maya Bell Begay collects her first foul of the game. And with just under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Cindy Ginny Reed is at the free throw line. Kyler has that shot. There's Kim Williams, the head coach of Tuba City. Perfect on the foul shot. Tuba trying to keep pace with Window Rock. 36-29, a steal Honani brings it up, puts it off the glass too strong, and Talkalai has the Window Rock rebound. And they've got a wide open lady that beat the defense back. She was back lurking, waiting, and the shot is good for Militia Nez, okay? But it was the beautiful pass from Caitlin Balone that set her up. Caitlin gets the assist for the Lady Scouts, and our score here is 38-29 now. Cindy Ginny Reed outside. Step back for Gracie Curley. Short, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Michaela Roanhorse, and she got fouled just like that by Curley. And maybe Curley a little frustrated. Maybe just a little frustrated that she missed the three-point try before that. Window Rock, look at this. It tips right into the hands of their own lady. Militia Nez was coming toward the paint, but the pass wasn't intended for her. It tipped off her teammate's hands right into hers. She was able to make the shot, get a foul, and score the basket. How about that? Here it is. You'll see it saved, and then that pass was intended for Roanhorse. It glanced off her hands, and Window Rock made it count. Beautifully done. Militia Nez is at the free throw line. And that is very close to back-to-back baskets for Militia. The officials are having a conference out there. Well, one of those very familiar faces is Brian Sosi. We know him. Get to see him all the time. The younger official there, his name escapes me, but our good friend here at Sports Zone Radio, and in fact, a guy that calls some football with us. And if we can get a close-up look at our very good friend, B.J. Little. There he is. B.J. is a fantastic official, one of the best officials you'll ever come across. Love the way he manages a game as an official, and it's great to see him back out calling games. He's taken, a couple of years off, not just the COVID year, but he also took the year or two before that off. We hadn't seen B.J. doing a lot of officiating. His daughter was a great basketball player, and especially a great softball player, might have been a good volleyball player as well. But anyway, BJ back into action out there. There's Robbie Talkalai with more points out there leading the transition for Window Rock. They are in front by 14 points now, pulling ahead. A steal. They're going to get more points out of it. Maya Bell Begay missed the shot. And Cindy Ginny Reed, the Tuba City rebound. 43-29 Window Rock. Outlet pass will go out of bounds. The Scouts will have another opportunity with it. Coach Williams will send a couple of new ladies out on the floor. Here comes Kayana Susan-Yadami into the game, and Jacelyn Talsalt comes in for Tuba City. 95 seconds remain in the third period of this one. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. At the end of our broadcast, we will announce the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Who do you think is going to get that, huh? Who do you think is going to pick up the Player of the Game? Well, if Window Rock holds on, I am not sure that anybody in the final 9 minutes and 23 seconds of regulation, I'm not sure anybody can play enough of a game for the Lady Scouts to unseat Robbie Talkalai and the performance that she has put on for the Scouts. The only question remaining from this point on is how long will the Scouts leave her in the game? How long will Coach Whitney, Gabrielle Whitney, first-year head coach for Window Rock, who's doing a great job with her team, how long will she let her star player stay on the floor? And my hope is it's for a while, because I want to see how many points she can score. I don't know what the school record is, and there's been some incredible basketball talent that's come through Window Rock in the decades past. So it's probably 50 or 50-something. But I'd certainly like to see what Robbie can end up doing today and how long they'll leave her on the floor. A minute remaining in the third quarter. This one, a tip that gets taken away by the Lady Scouts. And they're going to have it back again. Brought up the floor by Caitlin Balone and off to the right side. There is Robbie with it. Talkalai taking a look. She's going to dribble back deep outside and start a new 5-second count. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. The Scouts taking their time with a significant lead. They can let it run down right here. There's no rush, no hurry at all. Pass inside. Taken back outside. Takalai has it. 20 seconds on the clock. Third quarter. You see the score on the video, 43-29. Robbie dribbles in. Stopped at 13 feet, and the shot is no good. And Tuba City will save it in. Nope, they stepped out with it. I thought they saved it off of the Scouts. So Winter Rock will have it back. We'll see if they run an inbound play with 12 seconds remaining. Inbound, Caitlin Balone, jump shot is good. The 17-footer goes in, and that's right there. That is what I'm talking about. This Winter Rock team has great long two-point range, and time will run out. Tuba had all kinds of trouble getting the ball out of backcourt. Could not do it. You saw it there on that video, and that is the end of the third quarter. 8 minutes left, and we'll see if Winter Rock will celebrate another victory. They've had a great year in the region so far. Can they beat Tuba City? 8 minutes left to find out. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Don't go anywhere.
With Choice Broadband, you can get an even better internet plan for your home. Our fastest speeds are only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NUA Wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Hello, sports fans. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we do many different things to provide the best sports coverage in the region. Countless hours and miles on the road for a digital radio broadcast, and exhausting hours spent capturing and editing the best video around. We also create one-of-a-kind custom posters. And if you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Just go to our website and look for samples or call us for details. The number to call is 928-358-7905. Again, that's 928-358-7905.
Fourth quarter gets underway now. Winter Rock gets the ball first, and I'm surveying the court, and I do see Robbie Takalai out there to start the fourth quarter for the Lady Scouts. They are in front 45-29. We'll correct the scoreboard here. Okay, 45-29. Scouts in front. Takalai to the baseline, and now she'll bring it back out. Scouts don't really have to do a lot but protect these possessions, burn some clock if they can, and convert on some high percentage shots, and that'll be enough for them to gather in another victory. But there's a mistake right there. Start fourth quarter. Travel called on the Scouts. Tuba City, the inbound. Kyler, Cindy Jeannie Reed. She is joined in the fourth quarter starting five by Fallon Hatathli, who brings it up. Now off to Cindy Jeannie Reed off the glass. It's good. Count it. And a foul on Winter Rock. Looking to check and see. They had to correct to get the right lady with that foul call. It's a fourth personal foul in the game on Caitlin Balone. Trying to stay with Cindy Jeannie Reed, who is 6 out of 6 from the foul line for Tuba City. And she is now 7 out of 7. She makes it a three-point play. And our score here is 45-32. Caitlin leaves the game for the Lady Scouts. Try to save her for the final couple of moments of this one if they can, if needed, if the game is that close. But the three-point play, and Cindy Jeannie Reed trying to keep her team in this one with the Lady Scouts. In the paint it goes. Winter Rock kick back out near the baseline for a jump shot. It's no good for Michaela Roanhorse. Roanhorse out there on the floor. Maya Bell Begay is out there for the Lady Scouts. So is Melisha Nez. Desiree Nelson and Robbie Takalai are the rest of the five on the floor right now for the Lady Scouts. And a shot no good for Tuba. Look at that diving save, though. They're going to get it back up off the glass, and it will not go in. But it was the effort. How about this? That great effort by Kiana Susan-Yadami to save it for Tuba. They couldn't get the points out of it. On the other end of the floor, the runner will go in for Michaela Horse. Michaela has 6 points for the Lady Scouts, and their lead is 47-32. And a steal taken away 2-on-1, a little adjustment, drive, and, well, that Kyler would not have anything to do with that transition attempt by Melisha Nez. Slapped it away. Good job. She was the one defender back. And the Lady Scouts could not convert. Those are, I mean, you got to have those all day, right? But Cindy Jeannie Reed said, no way, Jose. Here's the inbound, and look who it is. Robbie Talkalai again. And Robbie now with 30 points in the game off that jump shot. 30 for Robbie Talkalai. 49-32 is the score here. Winter Rock's first-year head coach, Gabrielle Whitney, who was a great player previously at Ganado, right? And a college player. There's a drive by Cindy Jeannie Reed. Puts it off the glass. She has all but 2 of the second-half points for Tuba City. She has 10. The team has 12 in the second half. 5 minutes, or just about 5 minutes remaining. There's a jump shot that lands. It's Michaela Roanhorse. Back-to-back Winter Rock baskets for Michaela. Long pass stolen, taken away, and a foul. This time the foul whistled on Tyra Engel, who has checked in. That's the third team foul on Tuba City. Warriors in the entire game have been whistled, if I'm not mistaken, 5 times. That's it, the entire game. Scouts have 6 fouls in the second half. Winter Rock will inbound it to Talkalai, brings it up into front court. Robbie stops just inside the free throw line and gives it off, dishes to her teammate, Melisha Nez. Decided to send it out to the baseline and had that one knocked out of bounds. Tuba sets the defense. Here's the inbound play. Melisha takes it, cutting to the basket and put it up off the glass. Executed well for Coach Whitney and the Fighting Scouts. Under 5 minutes remaining in regulation, now 53-34. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Scouts. My Holbrook Roadrunner math says that is 19 points. Here's a drive up off the glass. It's no good. Hey, we were really good at math way back in the day. LaShante Pula couldn't make the shot. Winter Rock will try to make it the other way, and they do. Maya Bell Begay has her first points today for Winter Rock, and the lead grows to 21 points. Pula on the drive, and LaShante gets fouled from behind. She is headed to the foul line. Personal foul whistled on the Lady Scouts. Desiree Nelson, that's her third foul. No, fourth. Make it 4th foul of the game. Winter Rock and Tuba City battling here. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless as Pula knocks in the free throw. She'll get another shot here in a moment. 20-point difference. Well, the Winter Rock Lady Scouts, if they hold on to this massive lead that they have now, they are going to help themselves in a couple of different ways. One of those, of course, is the 3A North standings. And the North standings look like this right now. Winter Rock is in second place. A win here will make them 4-1. Page Sand Devils, with no losses, are in first place in the region. Tuba City came into this game 0-2 and looks like they'll probably drop to 0-3. The overall record coming in was 3-3. There's Robbie again. Robbie Talkalai with the pull-up. Her mid-range jump shot, I don't know if I've ever seen a better one in all the many years that I've been calling Northland basketball up here. The mid-range shot, Chin Lee had a young man, was it Elijah James was his name? Can't remember just at the moment, but he had a great mid-range jump shot. Robbie is deadly, from 10 to 15 feet out there. We're going to get a whistle and a Winter Rock foul. 3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in regulation. That is now the third foul of the game on Maya Bell Begay. And it's also the 8th team foul on Winter Rock, so this is a 1-1. Good enough to earn a second try for Pelia Suzanyadami. And that one goes in for Thelia. Back to a 20-point game, 57-37, and on the inbound, very quickly a whistle gets blown. And that'll be a Tuba foul, the fourth of the game on Gracie Curley. Scouts throw it in, 3.5 remaining in regulation. Robbie up the floor, she'll get an assist on a nice bounce pass. Executed the 2-on-1 very well. Vivica Lewis has the points. 59-37 final. Coming into the final 3 minutes. A great performance by the Lady Scouts. Kathleen Honani drives, goes between a couple of defenders, got herself a little bit too far under the basket, missed it. Offensive rebound, jump shot, that one no good. And Honani is there to gather in the rebound this time and make the shot. Is Kathleen able to convert that? She's got 6 in the game for the Lady Warriors. Pull up from the free throw line. Takalai a little bit wide right. Shot won't go in. The battle on the rebound. And a jump ball. Fighting Scouts basketball. Let's see what kind of inbound play they're going to run in. 3 new ladies into the game for the Lady Warriors, including Kyler Cindy Ginny Reed back into the game. Michaela Roanhorse has it on the inbound. Drops it back to the top of the key for a 3-point try, and after bouncing around, that one is going to go in. Vivica Lewis. 2.5 left. 3-point Tuba try. That's no good. Kyler the rebound, and her pass inside, and the shot attempt by LaShante Pula is blocked by the Lady Scouts. Outlet pass for Winderock. That one is thrown away and into the bench. 61-39. A lot of stoppages here in the final moment of this one. The boys varsity game is scheduled for a 4:30 start today. And it looks like they're going to start on time. And a shot blocked out there. The shot attempt by Susan Yadami was blocked by Winderock's Michaela Roanhorse. Got a handful of that one. It goes out of bounds. Here's a Tuba City inbound opportunity. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in regulation. Looking around. Curley gets it in. It was a little bit of a push. That was not called on Maya Belbegay. That would have might have fouled her out of the game. She's got 3 or 4 fouls. She'll take it herself up and draw a Tuba City foul. No, they're going to call a foul on that. They're trying to hold off on their whistles here in the final moment of this one. Not prolong the agony too much longer. That's knocked out of bounds, they say. Hands on it by Tuba City and knocked out. 61-39. What a performance. By the Lady Scouts. I'm going to correct myself. A moment ago I said Vivica Lewis had made a 3-point shot. That's been corrected to 2 points. So that correctly identifies the score. 61-39 right now. Robbie Takalai with her 32 points, leading the team in the final minute and a half. Scouts are just trying to protect the ball on the clock. The final seconds of this one down. We can go ahead and announce the Sports on Radio's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and that is Robbie Takalai. Obviously, right? 32 points today for Robbie. She tries to set a little screen for her teammate, Melisha Nez, get her free. I was just trying to take off the final remaining seconds of this one. And finally, Tuba City says, we've had enough of this. Natasha Akothli gets called for a foul. Unfortunately for Tuba, that's only the 5th team foul, so they can't even send Winderock to the line to try to get, the rebound maybe off a miss. There's another quick whistle, another quick foul. This time it's Kiana Suzanyadami. And her first foul, and that's only the 6th team foul now on Tuba City. So I'm expecting a pretty quick foul after the inbound. Oh, they're going to get it to Robbie. Robbie missed a rare, and it was on a layup. Talkalai might have been a little tip there. Taken back by Winderock, and this time Robbie drops it in. I'll bet you Robbie's shooting percentage in the game today is right around 60%, maybe 65%. She has not missed a whole lot today, and guess what? That's amounted to 34 points in the game for Robbie Talkalai. We're going to talk to her after the game and also talk to the head coach as well for the Fighting Scouts. We'll talk to Gabrielle Whitney. Has her team playing some pretty good basketball. Winderock ranked number 9 in the state coming into the game. Tuba City was number 13. And in the 3A North, Winderock with this victory, they're going to go to 4-1. The Tuba City Warriors will be 0-3. Winderock came into the game in second place, and they'll maintain that second place position. Going to get a whistle with 11 seconds remaining in today's game. I believe we'll have those discussions with coach and player immediately following before a post-game wrap-up, and then we'll conclude all of that for you. Here's Robbie Talkalai at the line. She stayed in the game in these final moments. And you know what? I would have done the exact same thing, especially if Robbie was up to it, wanted to play, because I want to see what that point total can get to. 36 now after 2 made free throws. Inbound, here's the final 7 seconds of the contest. On the way to a Winderock victory tonight. Tuba City will huck one up from 3. Missed that one at the buzzer. That's the end of your game. And the Winderock Lady Scouts are victorious in this one. Game 1 of a broadcast doubleheader here at Sports Zone Radio. We call it Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And we'll see about getting Coach Whitney and getting our player of the game here courtside at Winderock for a little discussion. The Sports Zone Radio player of the game is Robbie Talkalai. 36 points in the game. And it is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Let's see what coach is going to do. Are they coming directly, or are they going to come directly, or are they going to go to the locker room first? No, they're going to come right over here. So we'll stay here courtside. The boys are coming up here in just a few moments, everybody. We want to thank you for spending a little time. There's Robbie. Come on around here, Robbie. Oh, on that side? Sorry, you're going on that side. And we're going to get into close proximity, so I'm going to mask up. Yep, very good. We'll keep that right there. Robbie, can you hear me all right?
Kind of.
Let me give you a little more volume. How about now? Is that any better?
Yes.
Yep, good. Not too loud?
No.
Okay. Game 1 is in the books, everybody. Again, the final score is 65-39. You got me? Okay. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio and at Winderock on this Saturday here in mid-January. And a big performance by the Winderock Lady Scouts as they get a victory, 65-39. The final score, they take down the Tuba City Warriors. The Winderock Lady Scouts came into the game in second place in the 3A North. And now with a 4-1 region record, they're going to hang on to that second place spot. Tuba City now 0-3 after the Lady Scouts victory. The Sports Zone Radio's player of the game joins us now. She's right there. Robbie Talkalai was on fire today. Scores 36 points along the way in leading Winderock to a victory. Robbie, you get knuckles on that one. What a performance today. Congratulations. You are the Sports Zone Radio player of the game, and we want to thank White Mountain Regional Medical Center for presenting that. Well, I mean, everything seemed to be going right for you and the ladies today. Tell me about what it took to get a victory today.
Well, we had to sorry.
That's okay.
Well, she told us to keep talking no matter there's no fans and stuff. She told us to keep passing the ball around and come up to play.
How different was that for you and for the ladies in terms of just getting into that emotional level that you need to play a game? As far as adrenaline goes, because again, you said it, there's no fans here today. And it's hard to, be present mentally when it's like that. You don't get the energy from the fans. Did you find that it was still, did you kind of have the still same kind of game today, or what was it like for you?
It was different. It was quiet, and yeah.
Well, we checked some numbers a while ago. We had a pretty massive viewing audience on our Facebook and YouTube pages. So your fans were there. They just weren't here.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're going to hear about it from them because you and the ladies played a great game. Well, in spite of your 36 points, your team still played really well out there. You had a number of other ladies that were really contributing in good, solid, strong ways for you. I'm gonna mention some names. Caitlin is really getting better and better, pushing the ball up the floor as a point guard. I thought that Caitlin had a really strong game for you. Melisha Nez played tough. Michaela Roan-Horst. How about the rest of your team and your thoughts on how they played today?
They played good. They came out, and they helped out.
Do you like the way your team is going? Do you like how things are headed right now? 5-5, now a 6-5 overall record, but 4-1 in the region. You're in second place right now behind the Page Lady Sand Devils. And after kind of a slow start to your season, you've really turned it around and come on strong. Do you like where your team is?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think the outlook is? What can you guys accomplish? What can your ladies team accomplish?
We just gotta talk more because our coach is always telling us to talk, and still trying to get that figured out.
And when we get to region, when we get to the playoffs, you think this team can accomplish a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. Ready to go, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, Robbie, congratulations. You're the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. Good win for you and the ladies. Good performance. We'll talk to you again soon, okay? Okay, Robbie Tokalai, as I said, scored 36 points in the game today. Unbelievable performance. We congratulate her. She's the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game. That's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and the final score in this one, 65-39, Winter Rock, with the victory over the Tuba City Warriors. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. So there's that, and we'll see if we get a chance here anytime soon to talk to Coach Gabrielle Whitney of Winter Rock. And a great win for the Lady Scouts. Coach is being interviewed by one of the other media here, so we'll just go ahead and see if we can hold on and get on with her here in just a few moments to get some final thoughts on the Winter Rock Lady Scouts victory. Let's grab a timeout, everybody, and continue the post-game wrap-up of this girls' victory for the Winter Rock Lady Scouts. They take down Tuba City 65-39, pulling away late in that second half. Good victory for the Lady Scouts. Back with more in a moment. Our post-game wrap-up and the boys' game on the way in a bit as well. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Time now for the Northland Basketball Wrap-Up Show. A look back at tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio.
Again, the final score tonight, everybody. Well, this afternoon in this girls varsity matchup, the Window Rock Lady Scouts get a victory over Tuba City, 65-39. We continue our post-game wrap-up, and we're going to bring on the head coach of Window Rock, Gabrielle Whitney. Can you hear me okay, Coach?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very good. Now let's jump into it. Back in here to Window Rock High School, the Fighting Scouts Event Center, everybody. Floyd Simmons and head coach Gabrielle Whitney of Window Rock. The Window Rock Lady Scouts get a 65-39 win over the Tuba City Lady Warriors. A big win, a good win, and let's bring on the coach. Congratulations on your team's performance today, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you looked good, especially down the stretch. There was that point in the fourth quarter where I felt like your team just exerted your will and broke the will of your opponent. Is that kind of a thing that you're trying to achieve out there? Are you trying to get to that point where you overwhelm the opponent? Because you certainly did in that fourth quarter.
No, honestly, we're just trying to work on things that we need to work on, especially defense and, picking up our man, especially if we know when we make the basket, we have to learn how to turn around and find our man. So, those are things that we still need to work on, and those are things that we were trying to incorporate today.
Coach, let me begin with the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game, Robbie Talkalai, 36 points in the contest. I have no idea what the school record is. I don't think that's probably it, but because there's been some great players in the history here at Window Rock, but that performance goes down as one of the best we've seen. Robbie came to play today.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't even know she had 36 points. I just got told that, and I was just like, oh, my gosh. But, she works at it, especially her offensively. She when she wants something, she's going to do it. And when she wants to score, she's going to score.
Coach, if you're going to go places and do some great things with the team this year, it can't be all Robbie Talkalai. Of course, you've got to have a team effort, and I thought that other ladies did step up for you today. Let's start with Caitlin Ballone. She's getting better and better as I've seen her in her point guard role for you, pushing the ball up the floor.
Exactly.
I thought she had a solid game. Played good. She was in passing lanes a lot defensively for you. And others. Michaela Roanhorse stepped up. You had a good team effort, I thought.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And that's just one thing that we do tell the girls, I think we kind of rely too much on Robbie. Everyone has to kind of contribute, which I believe they did today. Everyone contribute, the best way they could. And, just give props to everyone on the court that played,
Coach, now 4-1 in the region and 6-5 overall. You're near the top of the standings in the region. Second place coming in. I believe you maintained second through the end of the day. Do you like where you're at? And is this team capable of accomplishing a lot this year?
Oh, yes. I believe this team has a lot. They have the potential, they have the skill, they have the athleticism. The one thing that we do need to get down is our communication. There was no fans here, so we were trying to get them to talk a little bit more because there's no fans. But I think that's just one thing that we do need to work on is communication on the court. But other than that, once we get that down, this team is going to be a great team, and I do believe we can make it all the way.
Are you satisfied?
I'm never satisfied. I believe we can always work our way up, and I always tell the girls, never feel comfortable, never feel satisfied, because, there's room for improvement, and I believe we can do that. Spoken
like a coach that's going to get a lot out of this team this year. Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Gabrielle Whitney is the head coach at Tuba City. They win 65-39. They knock off the Tuba City Lady Warriors. Big win to maintain second position in the 3A North Region standings. A good win for Window Rock. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Well, sports fans, that is going to wrap up the girls' game. So we're going to roll our final credits right here and say thank you. Let me pull down that mask there because now I've got the social distancing by a long ways. Let me congratulate Window Rock one more time. 65-39. The Lady Scouts have defeated the Tuba City Warriors. The boys' game is up next, the boys' varsity game. Thanks for joining us. A big thank you to our production team, led by our producer, Derek Simmons. Our technical director today, Alton Wagner, and on camera for us, Cassidy Mike making her debut. Thank you, Cassidy, stepping up for us here at Window Rock High School tonight, and did a solid job for us in that first game. Thank you, Cassidy. We look forward to her performance with us. I believe she's going to shoot the next game with us as well here. The boys' game is coming up next, everybody, so stick around for it. We're going to have to start a whole new broadcast here, so you'll refresh your browser. Look for us again on Facebook and YouTube, and on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thank you for joining us. God bless you. Stick around for the boys' game coming up from Window Rock in just a moment.
This has been Northland Basketball. an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at SportsZone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.